Hello everyone, welcome back to PSC channel. Today we are back again on Final Fantasy 16. I think that I am going to play this game continuously until we finish the game. Should be within 1 week per new console game. I think that within 3 more days should be able to finish. We already play a lot 4 days, including the demo. Within 3 more days should be able to finish. We already play a lot. So yeah, we got another time skip, and this is 5 years after the event where Sid died. So yeah, we got another time skip, and this is 5 years after the event where and I think they are going to fight with Damakian. And Tan will be the Damakian enemy now because he is the one who brings the army and destroy or hide away enemy or hide away hide out. He is the one who brings the army and destroy
Sid?
or hide away.
What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You could say that, yes.
I trust you don't mind.
They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm.
Some help.
No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay. All our efforts got her were a pair
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
Any idea where? The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
To the Abbey,
We will.
sheltering Martha's bearers.
But, before you go,
Jill and I will
one of the
go
locals heard something.
You take care of the
He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Before you go, be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Everyone call Craft as Sid now because we use Sid name after the actual Sid died.
That was no
Craft
tavern
as
brawl.
Sid now
It was a
because
message.
we use Sid name
That's a culling. Bearers are the property
after
of the
the actual
Empire.
Sid died.
The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone.
It was high in reputation and he was recognized by everyone, so using Sid name has its advantage. Although see, most of us already know that we are not the actual old Sid. Most of the old comrades already know. Most of us already know that we are not the actual old Sid. Most of the old comrades already know. What's the water?
Look. Up ahead.
Oh,
Martha,
what's the water?
are you hurt? Look.
Don't worry about me.
Up ahead.
It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Oh,
Tell us what happened.
Are you hurt?
What happened?
Don't worry
The
about
damn
me.
Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
oh.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, the poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers. They may still be alive.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Make it back to the inn. Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I hope Martha doesn't die too. We already have too many days in this game. Hannah died also.
Is this some sort of
Martha
twisted
doesn't die
joke?
too. We already
There
have
has
too
only ever
many
been
days.
one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
I'm going to try to rush through the story, so I will not fight much of minion that I have fought before. I'm going to try to rush through the story. Something new that I never fought before, then I might still try that I have fought before. Something new that I never fought before.
Are we too late?
We have 3 elements now, by
Must
the
be
way.
someone inside.
The three basic elements. Actually, not the ice one, because ice with you. But I bet we're gonna get ice element also. Actually, not the ice one, because ice. So yeah, at some point you probably give us the power. But I bet we're gonna get ice element also. Not the ice one.
I thought you lot were all
At some point
spent.
you probably give us the power.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
I thought you
Wait.
lot were all
At some point
spent.
you probably give us
These
the
two
power.
aren't turned.
Murderers. They drove the
That
bearers.
bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Wait.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words?
This armor actually look nice.
Clive,
This won't take long.
Look at that gold and back armor. Okay, let's try this. Oh, okay, this one is the boss. Wow.
This one. Over here. Go for it.
It is back here. You will not wake up.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
That people die again. So sad. This game is just tragic. Lead of fire. Down by 3 seconds.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
One thing of the issue that this game have is the item. The item seem to have flat status and there's no something wow about it. I can't swap.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
See, his hand turned into ash, white color
Every
ash.
last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Do I have to walk? But seriously, Nova Point. It's not far actually. Only 200 yards. Because we can run when enemy is on the way, so it's getting a lot slower. I think this game have to choose between wanting to be action game or open world. It's a bit middle in between, and that is my vote down for this game. If I'm the reviewer, I would reduce score on this part. And if you really actually want make it as open world, do it like Blue Protocol, for example. Oh, what? A new enemy? And there's slang and stuff. So this is like hunting quest or what? I haven't noticed we have this. Notorious mark. Every now and then, craft may encounter creature larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. Wi-Fi is away an option. Defeat those notorious mark can earn him not only renown but also rare material that may be used to craft new gear and upgrade. This must be very strong.
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
Wow, follow me. Doom, no! Shit! Using Doom on me. Is that one shot die? No. Okay, at least it's not.
Get him! Over here!
Shit. How do I avoid that?
All yours, Corporal!
My ultimate.
Over here!
What? Fuck up. Okay. Able to win.
Nice try.
And if I miss that one, it would be one shot. Oops. Okay, time to kill.
Over here! Get him! This one!
Got it.
This one!
Oop.
That's all ready.
That's spamming. Okay.
All yours, Corporal!
You die. Okay, this is the first Nautilus. Mr. Vihan.
You didn't see that coming.
Let's see that coming too. I don't think I went and accept any mission like that.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Thank you, Founder.
Oi, look sharp!
They call themselves our country.
Like Martha is safe. At least, I mean,
No one
many die in
survived
this
then.
game. Normally, I'm up for dying,
I'm
but
sorry.
this game just too many die. That
Before
I
you
don't
passed,
want more character to
one
die
of them
anymore.
bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
I don't even know what are these blackbird are for. What is that? A side quest with a mark plus. What that is mean?
Try not to move.
Chocobo quest maybe.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody mark. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
White chocobo.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay, I will prioritize this quest.
Sweetheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
This quest must be special. It has a plus side.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight. They're in trouble.
There. Okay, found it. The white chocobo here is not
Got
fat.
you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
I think we
She's
may
something of a hero
get
in these
chocobo
parts.
to lie after this
You hurt
quest.
her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's do this. Okay, some of them survive. I thought all would die.
Fire and flame!
I am there.
Over here!
So much HP.
Over here! Over here! This one. Garuda!
Nice try.
What is this? Oh, it's not down. What? How did you do this man? That human? Is that truly a human? Just so much HP for one. Okay, come on.
You're safe
Gonna
now.
unlock Chocobo.
White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
What? Oh, it is this one. How coincident.
It is you. You survived.
How did this one survive from that it big? I mean, survive from you.
Yourself a flock.
5.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Yeah. That's something to write on now.
Well,
Come
bugger
now.
me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
But this is nice. Look like a pilot, Chocobo.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Heart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Heart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
I noticed the tree bird with Chocobo.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Here we got 3
Take care of your
Chocobo.
flock for now.
I mean, there
I'll
is
call you when I
only
need you.
5 and Jill. So there's one more 3 Chocobo. Carry someone else. Think we're gonna have our third party member soon then. After 18 long years, Huff has finally reunited with his faithful Steve. R3 is failed to summon Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Okay. Oh, I don't need to go for it. Going back. Okay, see you later, Ambrosia.
Where's Gav?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Auto counter is now open. What is this? Moku. Facility. The following high-away facility now available. Ally and Port. Rathon's Whisper and the But we are located near Otto in the mix.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
The look. Where is that?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Going purse weighing you down.
Good.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Unable. Back to shortcut.
You think it's all right to touch him?
Appear something
need?
or not? Let's see.
What do you want?
Levin boat. Have to craft flame tongue first. Upgrade it. Just reinforce what we have. Nothing.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while.
Let's see if we can upgrade it. Oh, we can upgrade it.
And
The gear in this game is indeed faster. It's not true. Looking for the board. Where should it? Should be. What's that? 1000. Stone. Yeah. God, okay. Up there. It's quite far though.
I hear there's trouble. That room's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
Handboard.
What's the matter? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. The people of the last thing, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
The hunt board. Should get reward from that previous one we fight. To this one. It's Angel of Death and Storm, but it doesn't show what it looks like. The one is a big dragon. They'll say 4. What is here?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Completing side quests will earn buff out. Inspiring nameless benefactor from across the twin. Donate money or item to buff cost. Visit serve at the Platon Whisper. Highway is to be currently now returned except in donation. So we get free. Actually renounce point it from doing notorious monster. Oh, I need. Oh, this one give a lot of ability
You
point.
earned this.
That's what I.
All done?
All right, Clive. Keeping busy, are you? Me too. Seems like every report our allies sends us brings 100 new headaches for me to... I've been doing my best to keep on top of it all. Sending anything urgent straight to the curse breakers, just like Otto told. The rest, I add to the list. Whether it's strangers begging our aid or friends acting funny, there is no end of problems that need solving. And anyone with the time and inclination to solve them will earn a nice bit of goodwill for the cause. And maybe more besides. So, how busy did you say you were? Here you go.
Allies for not only find new quests allow a list here but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest to their location.
Always something in there.
Lock new ability with the see it. Shock them. Or to upgrade basic skill, first body see my smack. Okay, so that's all. Let's continue. Southern Rosalie.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
Wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
The end. With the wolf. I love the wolf so much. Have both Howl and Chocobo.
How far do
Let's
you think
see
your
if I
mother's
can
reach
summon
extends?
Chocobo or not.
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Mars?
Oh, we can summon Chocobo
More
here.
than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Faster!
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
It's Lord
Quiet,
Elwyn.
you. Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Those armor look nice.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 140...
As I just mentioned earlier that we have 3 Chocobo. So I feel that we gonna have our third party member. And then he just mentioned that someone killed Black Shield. We might get our new recruit here. Should I go? Yeah?
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
High Bland, sound like our brother. But I don't think we're gonna meet him until the end game. He already absorbed Ultima. So it should be someone else.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Let's go.
Stay.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I'm down. No. Invincible wall.
That'll do, girl.
This game just have so much invincible wall.
Not here.
Cross. The book, come back.
Come on.
I'm not so good book. By each other. Oh, okay, we can jump on that part at least. I thought invincible wall everywhere. Invisible.
More of my mother's men.
Oh, your mother, man. Okay, if it is so, let's do it. Oh, die yet? Die. 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 Takes so long time to kill one.
Time to fight.
Okay, I'm back. Smoke R3.
You deserve a rest.
Get him! Over here!
Had to kill them because that is your mother, man. Something. Now 18 plus.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Of course, we have killed plenty of
We
you.
owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that
What?
again. I'll show you a true This one. This one. Get him.
This Phoenix attack is so OP. Hello, Lisa.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
The voice acting is top notch.
Then we hurry.
Even the dying message look really, sound really well. Maybe I can sleep late because it's Saturday.
Find something, boy. Death.
Yonder.
Oh, shit. Another scary picture again. This game has full of it. Who's this one? I can't remember.
This was my mother's doing.
Your mother sucked.
Why?
Shitty mother.
Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
She even your true mother or not?
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
You know, this is dark fantasy instead of Final Fantasy now. Never before Final Fantasy where death is so like everywhere like
We're
this.
approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. Back to the stables, Carl. They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I don't understand the logic where you can light Chocobo at the zone where there are humans.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Who is your uncle?
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Who is that?
My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough
Fuck off!
And you chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
It's either fighting human or monster anyway.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Hit this guy.
Apologies.
Bandit?
We'll show ourselves out.
All shall die. Phoenix cover.
All yours, Torgal.
And none of them die. So sad. I thought I can one shot. This one annoying.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix.
They're on the same side.
I was there when you died.
We just killed so many of our own men.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
Powder who what? Soviet? Oh.
So wait.
We can speak inside.
What about the human? I mean, what about the people we just killed? Are they dead? Okay, they are not died, they are awakening. Alright, we kill no one. Happy?
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Didn't expect our third party member to be served because he is not a dominant. I thought we would have a party of three on three dominant just like before.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Okay, let's go. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the highway. Okay, so our third party member gonna keep swapping. Let's see.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Come along now.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Black Shield.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
I only love one thing about them. That's that their armor looks
Petty
really good.
revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
What are you doing?
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Over here!
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Ogle, kill! Get him! Stick him! Over here! Get him! Waken winds!
We are so strong now. Oh,
A noble
another
stand.
dragoon.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our
Dragoon look
point. That
stronger.
this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Waken winds!
What? This one is strong. Really?
So wait! Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this. You mean finish him?
This one.
Okay, someone here. Let's see.
This one. Attack. Get him. Let's try.
What's that? What? How can I mistake so much?
What's wrong here? This one. Over here.
Expect to get that so many hits.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
I wonder if Warp the Vision gonna get Final Fantasy 16 character as collab.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Accept the learn blade from Wake.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating.
It's a nice hotel.
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. All right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Can you remember my face? I'm older, but yeah. It's handsome face.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Yes. So if you just show him the Phoenix Tower.
Infectious flax wench, even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Only one of the family that doesn't die yet.
Always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Hey, this is Final Fantasy announced ending
One
music.
thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about
No,
you
a main
being
theme music.
Sid. You were always such a good
Similar
boy.
to Final Fantasy VII.
Now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
I wonder Ralph ever did anything with. They have lived together for 5 years.
Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustenus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
This game I use sad emote more than not.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Can't go anywhere. What to go story only. The highway. Our ship get upgrade. I wonder if it will become airship finally or not. Stop it.
Only the founder knows what
I
awaits
don't
us
think
in the
this
Iron
game
Kingdom.
had airship.
But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Oh, that is a side quest with a plus side. Have to do it. Side quest with a plus side means something special going to happen.
There are new billets being... Clive! Oh, am I glad to see...
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself, and if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's
You're
getting
back to
down.
it.
And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine.
But all right, now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit.
I believe this gonna give some upgrade on the blacksmith.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Captain.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to?
Hello there, Luciano.
What's it
Have
gonna
you
do with
tried
me?
this game?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy?
So
You
we
got what
gotta
you came
get him
for.
upgrade.
Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work. which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen. Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe.
We are off to
That was
fight
it.
again, Griffin.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
I could use handboard also. A notorious monster.
How did we never hear about these guardians?
That's about Griffin sighting. This one. What? How do I use it? Can do. I just do it now. Now when Westgate, I have to actually I'm sure that I want to upgrade. Upgrade blacksmith is the most important thing in the game like this. Westgate. Could it be the Westgate? This place is so big. Should be East Gate, right? That gate should be here. I have to run a bit. Checking. I am not sure on that. Luciano, the game is very fun, but there's one problem I come across now. I feel that this game is pretty much too straightforward.
Let's go.
Not so. It lacks the idea of free roaming. If this game improve on the free roaming part and make the map more interactive, then it would be good. Where can I find gift?
No need to ride from here.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tailor will.
Come on.
How do I find that? A waistcoat. Where?
Company.
All right.
Can I find Griffin?
Don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Yeah, they mentioned Griffin now. I think it's nearby. Hi there, Gryffindor. Bank B.
The other work will have to wait. Vogel, look sharp.
the combat is the best thing for this game, by the way, Luciano. But it's not seriously look like JRPG anymore. But you see, the combat is very cool. Oh, here there's a shockwave. Oh, that shockwave again. There.
Nice try.
Watch. Get that shockwave. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with that. Basically, this is too much action, and it should name something else other than Final Fantasy
Something there,
16.
boy.
Other than that, everything is good. The people expect for more exploration, more main quests, and more freedom for the main FF.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She send you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Okay, we should be able to craft new stuff now. Yeah, other than the game is too straightforward, no free roaming and no much stuff to do. Everything else is good. Music, cutscene, gameplay, character design, all good.
Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards. You're joking. He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Okay, so this crafter still admit that that person, Camille, is strong.
Looks like we
it's
won't be
better than
needing a new
him.
blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cup. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've giving me my mate back.
I wonder if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will have Vincent join us yet. Drake Slayer Bell receive unlock. What is so important about this? Design draft. You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer Bell. Design draft unlock new crafting option at the back hammer. Back tone in the higher weight for detail.
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
Drake Slayer Bell. I can make it. Require electrum. This one is a lot power up.
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Can I find this? This material
That it?
by Nautilus Monster Club. So I will do that later. Let's continue on the main. Should we do? It's big pen.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad with all the bloody dust.
We still not have Vincent involved the vision yet. Talking about that, we almost have every Final Fantasy VII character now except Vincent. The only character missing, oh my god, actually Sid too, right? Sid and Vincent are both missing.
Typical nobles.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
But basically, we are going to destroy another crystal. There are only a few crystals in this game, and I assume that after we destroy all, play the game.
So.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drek's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
I wonder if they are already boyfriend-girlfriend or not, or they just simply travel together as a friend. Do not think. Are they in relationship? Jill and Clive.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
A feeling that we're gonna get Jill power this time. Because we don't have ice element unlocked
This
yet.
may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right. Let's go.
Fire and ice. That is.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
First mid boss here. That is Minotaur.
This one. Over here.
So used to with the weapon system now. Would be good. First hit.
Get him!
Arboretum is just up there. We'll enter the caves from there.
They could hit me one time. A boss for sure. A Marbolo, I think. Maybe Great Marbolo.
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Yeah, I already expected.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Akashi Mongo. What? Phoenix. What's that? That's the name card.
I still can't believe they can jump. Do these things have roots? Over here!
This one. Local. This one. This one. Local. Get him. This one. Over here. Get him.
stamina should down. This is a fixed fight scene where stamina can stagnate. Normally, from the stamina is already zero. Yeah, enemy doesn't have any elemental different, I think. Like you can use fire against Igfig. But that is only choice. I mean, main character is always stick with fire. So when he fight Igfig, he has to use fire. So they can make it so that Igfig absorb fire.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Over here! Over here! Get him!
Time to fight.
Over here!
Got hurt so much, see? The game doesn't want you to get hit at all. I really lost so much HP on that weak enemy. To find more potion. Wrong way.
Better already.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Here, time for Shiva. Of course. Alright, see you, Luciano.
This is going to be close.
Come on!
Let's not do that again.
Let's not. Too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
This one!
This one.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
The music is very similar to Final Fantasy XIV.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Go, Torgal!
This one.
What?
I needed that.
Over here!
This one.
Over here!
Wow. A boost. Bit strong in this game. And we fight another boss, I think. What is this?
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Peaceful creature, really? From the look, it doesn't seem so. Oops, shit. In this one, it's effective against this one. But I can counter that one. But that's Bisaka's knife. Thank you, Jill.
What's it doing?
Although I don't know how much damage you can do. Die already?
This one.
Yeah, that was fun. Combat system gameplay is the best. More fun than Devil May Cry.
You hurt.
Just hot.
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
We'll enter the comrec by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It
What
was always
you
a hive of
mentioned
activity.
really worry me. I don't want to lose Jill too.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
You mentioned that we have to finish this before he'd finish her. She die? Hope she won't die. Her mom.
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
There is only one character in this game I not wish to die. I play self to Jill only.
Giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way.
She will die.
Follow this passage. It leads straight to
Margaret gonna die.
Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you.
Whatever reason, Jill,
You were
please be
always
safe.
so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Nan, the guard gonna kill her if you don't protect her. No, she gonna die for sure.
If you promise to do the same.
No way. God gonna kill her.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the comrec.
All right.
is our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
What the music? Church music.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
What is that? First time get hit by. Yeah, shouldn't harm it at all. My mistake. Ah.
I needed that.
I think we are near boss soon.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
Another wave of minions before the boss fight, maybe. Like,
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
My God, blessed soul!
What?
Get him! This one.
What?
This one.
What? How did I make that mistake?
This one. Get him.
There's some rare item. Like but at least our potion refill is full. Potion before boss. Next room look like a boss fight. Sacrifice human. I call him, you can just kill him from the back. Attack from behind.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance.
Don't die, Jill, by the way.
I
You
will
can
be
revenge all you
your
want.
monster no more.
Don't die.
Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And
Why
what
is
will
he
I
no
do,
scared? Oh,
Imran?
can he fire Dominant?
I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
What? You know she is Siva, right? You still expect this minion to win again, no?
Now!
Right.
Oh, our brother is here too. What is this? Another crystal protector? What is the name? Okay, so this is a song of fire and ice. Let's see Siva performance. It's her full version yet. Don't die, Gio, by the way. I'm cheering for you. That is Kamehameha. There, go, help her.
Come on. Remember how it felt?
Yeah, that is gonna be 2-on-1. Can win. What? Gonna let Siva die.
Why can't I do it?
Can't have you fight alone. I feel bad about this. She will break soon.
Please, just once.
Okay, we don't need it big. Just this form is okay.
Better make this quick.
This one. To me!
It seems handful just getting the stage here. Please chill, don't die. By the way, Diamond Dust, that is her ultimate.
Go. All right. I won't take long.
We need to be quick. You handle it. Oh, dragon. Let's get it off. What? I'm in a hurry. What? What? Okay, the enemy is more powerful, that's why. Nice try. What? So many animals. 11 hours. Nice try. Hot combo. Which one is the real one? What can I do? Running away. My god, let me keep running. This is use Lamo. That is hit or it doesn't seem.
Let's try. This one.
This one is the
Over here.
This one is harder than other boss so far. Keep changing. It's very fast. Had invincible flame also. Okay, now we play Jill not die, Jill not die, Jill not die. Play 3 times. What's the story gonna give us eye element attack?
Jill!
And I don't want it to be something like when Sid died.
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Oh, Jill. You are female lead actor. You can die.
Here. Use this.
Why give me your power right now? Hey, not make sense. Are you dying already? Why? Amu and Garuda also give us power when they are about to die. Okay, but I think from the look of it, Jill shouldn't die. Right? Let's see the resort.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
His father is so weak.
It's over.
Are you okay?
It is.
But first time I see sadism,
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Get out of here fast. Feel bad about this. Let's go. There's something gonna about to happen. Don't die, Jill.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Our brother already not himself anymore. Look like Ultima controlling him. Since it's already 5 years. Oh, did not die.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
When you destroy a corpse, Kristen, or things just crumbling down. What is the logic in that? Wait. Our brother is here, so that was not our brother.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what
It
we
is
must
Final
do to be free.
Fantasy ending theme.
Which is it that men cannot live without?
Playing
A
with
blessing that
piano.
leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while.
Should at
You
least
can
meet
return by the
brother
Dalmekian
first.
Trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
So many mean voice. พวกและอุดา
Army's attempt to
Final
breach the
Fantasy
Empire's
14
defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbrek in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
Already forgot her face, so this is our crazy motherfucker of
Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
Oh, so many cutscenes. Too many.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Oh, you? No. I'm thinking how Jill gonna give us Siva power, but don't die. I was about to finish the live streaming, but because I'm worried
Is it
about
true what I'm
Jill,
hearing, Sid?
I want to check on her first, at least. I want to know how will the story give us ice elemental power? Jill die or not? Or will we just get it? I don't know why everyone can turn into a full primal Elcon form, but we cannot.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
From what I see, they never do anything together in Fasia. This gonna be their first kiss.
Clive, where are you?
And they even missed that opportunity.
In here.
After being together for 5 years, they never touch each other, it seems.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
It's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
Yep, Revenge for.
I'm coming too.
A lot of people from the
After all,
highway.
we're in this together.
All right.
I don't know why I'm so worried about you. Because they're gonna give us a reason that we're gonna unlock Siva power.
We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah. You have to somewhat unable to fight so that she would give us the power. Okay, so that's all for me today. Thank you for watching. Thank everyone. Bye bye.